Wesley Gibson is an ordinary Chicago office worker whose life feels painfully meaningless. He is bullied by his boss, ignored by the world, and betrayed by his own girlfriend, who is secretly having an affair with his best friend. Wesley suffers from severe anxiety attacks that make his heart pound violently, leaving him convinced that he is falling apart mentally and physically. Yet everything changes the night he meets a mysterious woman named Fox, a fearless, enigmatic assassin played by Angelina Jolie. While shopping at a pharmacy, Wesley is suddenly attacked by a deadly hitman named Cross. Fox intervenes, saving Wesley in a spectacular shootout that involves crashing cars, flying bullets, and incredible acrobatics. She tells Wesley that Cross murdered his father just the day before and that Wesley is now in danger. Shocked and confused, Wesley insists his father died long ago of a heart attack, but Fox reveals the truth. His father was a legendary assassin belonging to an ancient secret organization called the Fraternity. The Fraternity, Fox explains, is centuries old and was founded by a group of weavers who discovered mystical codes hidden within the threads of fabric. Those coded messages revealed the names of people destined to disrupt fate. The Fraternity's mission is to carry out assassinations based on these messages so that balance can be maintained in the world. Sloan, played by Morgan Freeman, is the leader of this organization. According to him, Wesley's father was their greatest assassin, and now Cross wants to eliminate Wesley too. Wesley refuses to believe any of this and runs back to his miserable life. But the next morning everything changes when he opens his bank account and finds millions of dollars deposited by the Fraternity. Suddenly empowered, he confronts his cheating girlfriend, quits his job in dramatic fashion, and returns to Fox, ready to embrace his destiny. The Fraternity begins training him brutally. Wesley is forced through agonizing physical trials designed to awaken his genetic abilities. He discovers that, like his father, he has a rare neurological condition that allows him to slow down time mentally, sharpen his senses, and curve bullets by snapping his wrist at the moment of firing. Fox supervises his training, pushing him to the brink of death, insisting that pain is essential to becoming who he was meant to be. This harsh treatment gradually transforms Wesley from a timid victim into a confident, deadly assassin. As Wesley grows stronger, he idolizes his father and becomes obsessed with avenging him by killing Cross. Fox explains that the Fraternity exists to serve fate, not personal vengeance, but she also understands Wesley's hunger for purpose. Sloan eventually gives Wesley permission to hunt Cross, telling him that the Fraternity's loom of fate has also named Cross as a target. Wesley, eager to prove himself, sets out on a globe-spanning chase. Fox accompanies him, but she remains distant and emotionally guarded, revealing little about her past except one painful memory. Her father was once targeted by fate, and she watched him die in a fire. She believes in the Fraternity's rules completely because she saw what happens when destiny is ignored. During these missions, Wesley becomes stronger and more skilled, but Cross always stays one step ahead. In one dramatic train sequence, Wesley finally corners Cross, leading to a deadly fight on a collapsing bridge. Fox tries to kill Cross, but he shoots her through the arm and escapes. Wesley is furious and desperate, and the Fraternity urges him to keep going. Eventually Wesley tracks Cross to a remote hideout, where he confronts him directly. A fierce gun battle erupts, but Cross refuses to kill Wesley. In their final confrontation, Wesley shoots Cross, fatally wounding him. As Cross dies, he reveals the truth: he is Wesley's real father. He left the Fraternity years ago after discovering corruption within its ranks. The Fraternity wanted him dead, and they trained and manipulated Wesley into becoming the one who would kill him. The entire story about Cross murdering Wesley's father was a lie. Shattered by this revelation, Wesley collapses emotionally. Fox appears, aiming her gun at Wesley. She admits the Fraternity knew Cross was innocent, but the loom named him as a target, and they must follow its orders without question. She tries to convince Wesley that killing his own father was his destiny. Wesley rejects the Fraternity's philosophy and escapes Cross's former hideout by jumping off a cliff into water below. Now fully aware of the truth, Wesley returns to the Fraternity headquarters, determined to expose Sloan. He confronts Sloan in front of all assassins, revealing that the loom had actually named some of them for death too, including Fox, but Sloan ignored those instructions. Instead of following fate, Sloan began choosing targets who benefited him financially. Sloane admits this openly, explaining that killing assassins who were too valuable would destroy the fraternity. He offers everyone a choice: kill Wesley and continue enjoying the power he gives them, or walk away and embrace death, as the loom originally commanded. The assassins hesitate, torn between loyalty and fear. Fox is the only one strong enough to act. Believing deeply in fate, she reads the truth in Sloane's eyes. Instead of killing Wesley, she turns her gun slowly in a circle, shooting every assassin in the room, including herself, fulfilling what the loom demanded years ago. Her final act is both tragic and heroic, a sacrifice rooted in her unwavering faith. She collapses, dying with a sense of peace. Wesley is left alone with Sloane, who flees the building. Wesley returns to his father's workshop, determined to rebuild his life on his own terms. Sloane believes Wesley has no power left and that he can easily remain in control. But Wesley tracks him down and kills him with a perfectly curved bullet from across a massive distance, proving he has surpassed even his father. In the end, Wesley speaks directly to the audience, asking what they have accomplished in their lives while he has taken control of his destiny. The timid nobody has become a fearless assassin who makes his own fate. His transformation is complete, shaped by betrayal, truth, and the painful lessons Fox left behind.